Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Grim Reactions. Today, we will be reacting to a band that I think we've done before, and it's a band that's no longer around. They ended last year, according to Wikipedia. And they may come back sometime because metal bands are always in. But a band called Aldious. Now, Aldious um, has a list of members that is so long that I'm not gonna really go over that. So you guys let me know down below what you want to, which one do you want to do. But uh, they're part of a group of metal bands that I would like to call Japan's Big Four, and it's the Big Four female-led metal bands. You have Aldius, you have Destros, Baby Metal is in that group, and Love Bites. I mean, Bandmate is pretty big too, but Bandmate, in my opinion, is more rock than metal, but Bandmate is like the ACDC of that group. You know what I mean? Like, so Baby Metal, when you talk about the big four, right? I mean, we know Metallica, Megadeth, Slayer, and Anthrax, right? But then people forget ACDC was just as big as the big four during that time period. Um, and this is the same thing where it's like you have Aldius, you have Destros, uh, Love Bites, and Baby Metal, and then you have to put in Bandmate during that time period. The only difference between the three, that big four and the big four that we're all familiar with, is that they didn't all start at the same time. The big four that formed in the big four, Metallica and all them, they started in 1983 in Southern California. They all started in the same area. This is the reason why these guys are called the Japanese girl metal band stuff, is because of these four bands basically helped jumpstart the metal industry, like the female-led bands in Japan. So almost every female-led band in Japan after them comes from one of those four bands or has something involved with one of those four bands. We've seen some bands like Nemophila, Nemophily, Nemophila, um, rep big metal shirts. We've seen other bands like Passcode also become a kawaii metal band, which was a genre started by baby metal and stuff like that. Lady Baby also uses very baby metal like styles from their stuff, and then bands like I just had it in my head that like looks like Love perform like Love Bites. So it's really cool to see this, and this is one of the four. And I know they're no longer around. Maybe they'll come back. Maybe with help from channels like this, they'll be able to come back. But with that said, if you like this video, leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you want to see more, ring the notification bell. In the description will be a link to the original video as well as the um, Legends Loading channel, which is a channel dedicated to Dungeons and Dragons. If you're a D&D fan, or if you like podcasts, or if you like story-based stuff, come check us out. It's really fun. Um, I'll see you all in the video. All right, Aldius, go away. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. There's no pronunciation guide. I'm not saying it right. It's okay. Normally, I'm a little bit vicious with my like blocking. Sometimes I'm more accurate with my blocking, but uh, unfortunately, this band is no longer around. So I'm gonna guess they are a little bit more easier to do this with. And none of their record labels spring to mind, so I don't know if the record labels are going to be heinous about it or not. I might get a copyright claim, but I don't mind that as long as I can listen to good music. I don't care. But we'll still pause so we can discuss things. I'm looking forward to this. These are one of the pioneers of this sect in Japanese metal. So let's show them some love, shall we? All right. So, hello to the oh, I just had it in my head. To the Slayer of uh the Big Four. So, uh that's not really accurate. They don't sound like Slayer or anything like that. They don't have the same Slayer sound. I mean, I meant like the position of the Big Four. So you have Big Middle. They're very much the Metallica side. They're the ones that are the top dog when it comes to just views and popularity, just like Metallica was. Not everybody likes them, not everybody loves them, but I think everybody acknowledges how big they are. You got Love Bites, it's like the Megadeth, right? Like Metallica is the band you go to when uh to join the conversation. Megadeth is the band you go to know the conversation, and then you have this band, which is probably closely to Slayer, meaning that both one because they're no longer touring, but just one of those bands where like they're not as big as those other two, but they're still big enough that true metalheads know who they are. Um, with that out of the way, let's keep going. So, unfortunately, I kind of already know the answer, but you asked me who did it first, the dresses on stage, Love Bites or Aldious. The reason I say Aldious might have it is because Aldious started before Love Bites did. So, which is nothing wrong, but it's kind of cool callback to Love Bites. It's also just a unique presence on stage, just a unique sound and everything. Everything sounds good. Let's keep going, shall we? All right, I do have to get a pause in there. So the song is going so well, it's flowing so well. I almost forgot to pause. Uh, this very good, very well made. It's kind of a shame they're no longer around, but maybe again they might revitalize. I think they should. This sounds really good. Let's keep going. I wonder how often she is walking among people looking like that, and everyone's like, "Oh, look at that sweet little Japanese girl," not knowing that she is a badass shredder. That was awesome. Well, very well done.
気づけチャンス逃す前に夢を思い出せ我を語れ愛を注げいつか掴めどんな辛い夜もそばにあるものは
One last pause in before the end of the video. Obviously, I don't understand what they're saying, but I do like the fact that so much emotion is coming through her voice. I've said this before. Like, I don't have to understand what they're saying, but if there's enough emotion in your voice, I can buy it. Um, Maybe she's telling me to go away. I don't know.
僕の夢と君の笑顔邪魔するものよ Get on my back go away
All right. All right. Let's get to the review, shall we? All right, that was Aldious with their song "Go Away." Again, it's a band that's no longer around, but hopefully they'll come back. But they're still a very good band. They were a very good band. That sounded awesome, and it's one of those things that makes me pound my chest even harder. When I say, like, what most Americans think goes on in Japan is not what actually goes on in Japan. This is the umpteenth badass metal band I have heard from Japan. Obviously, we know Big Metal, right? Big Metal is in a different, like, Big Metal is in that corner over there, right? And they have such a pop culture vibe to them, such a pop culture reach because, so many big artists love them. So we'll put them over there. But there are so many other bands out there that are just as good, just as talented. Again, I prefer Big Metal. I just do. They're one of the best bands out there to be ambassadors for metal. But like I love bands like this that are just very old school style, very um and if you saw those 4 or 5 girls walking down the street, you would never guess that they're a badass metal band. I mean, Big Metal's the same way too. Love Bites is the same way, and that's what's fun about it. Is like you take Tatiana from Ginger, right? Right? Like you see her with all of her tattoos, and these girls have tattoos too, but not as many as Tatiana does. And you're just like, and when she says I'm in a metal band, you're like, I get it. You see Lena Scissorhands, she's like, I'm in a metal band. You're like, I get it. You see Alyssa White Glutes, she's like, I'm in a metal band. You're like, I get it. Floyd Jansen, not so much. If Floyd Jansen says I'm in a metal band, you're like, really, really? But then she starts talking to you in her Dutch accent and stuff like that. You're like, I kind of get it. But with these girls, it's like, I'm in a metal band. It's like, what? You cute Japanese girl is in a metal band? She's like, yeah, not just a metal band, a pioneering metal band that helped pioneer my niche in the genre. So yeah, that was really fun. That was really good. I hope to listen to more of them, and I hope they come back to do more. Um, I just think we just need more metal. But with that said, if you end up liking this video, oh, by the way, that will probably be one of the last Japanese songs I do for a while, Japanese bands I do for a while. I need to mix up the channel, so next week you'll be seeing other music coming out. But if you like this video, leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you want to see more, ring the notification bell. In the description will be a link to the original video, as well as Legends Loading playlist, or Legends Loading channel. If you are a Dungeons and Dragons fan and you want to come see some Dungeons and Dragons being played, pretty terribly, but still being played, come check us out. And I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.